Tak jo, jsem opět tady. Opět se dobrhnou na Horizon Zero Dawn a uvidíme, jestli tohle je hlavní. Konec hlavní linie? Možná, možná ne. Tak tam bude ještě dát risk. Na to brnout. Já jsem prostě neskončil.
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for?
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt. You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobeck. There's only one. I miss you.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Čau, Kubiku, se bude? Měl dobrý, jsou tebe.
Hell, Liz. The savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
Musíš myslet pozitivně, Kubíku.
Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can you do?
Musíš myslet pozitivně, Kubíku. Ne tak negativně. Musíš myslet ty dobrý věci z toho.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
No to by normálně skočil a nechtělo se jí. Musí se chytit rukama. Co klepu?
been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Tím schodům bych věřil teda, na tom začátku. Vítám, a co je to na druhé straně? Aha. Ne, tam ne. Tam se vrátím. Dobrý. Tu já se budu utíkat. Pojď, že jde vyskákat zpátky. Musím. Nepadat. Nedělej. Hop. Hop. Dobrý. Já chtěl doleva, tam něco bylo.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago.
Další fanatik.
It's gotten all of it, every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Toxic atmosphere.
We killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Kam byla akorát bedna tady? Tak, a tady doprava. Kolik jsem šel předtím.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Proč se toho nechytla? To se děláš prdel. Zkus neumřít. To se děláš prdel, ty vole. Dobře no, ok. Pak opravdu ty skoky, ty oni a strašně si může chytit. Může chytit, když se chytí, dobrý, děkuji. Já to vůbec jsem teďka? Jo, tady, jo. Koukám, ty s tím počítali vyvářit, ty vole. A? No skočíš? Proč ne? A už jo. Taky proč se nechytla, ty vole. Tady stojím. To musím jako jít dál ještě? Hop. No. Jsem skočil skoro, no dobře no. Dobře no. Počkej, tady to asi nevyskáču, musím tady bokem. No. Mám to bylo rychlý. Ale aspoň jak funguje ten štít. On to ubere a pak teprve začne ubírat životy, což je fajn. Akorát se moc toho neužiju, no. To vlastně vždycky až na konec. Na konci hry mi ho to dalo.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Tak to je nějaký
Some
robot.
time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
Hades.
The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Až se bude chtít.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
No, hlavně se připrav. Kubíku, stáhnout si ten, v úterý má být update, nová sezóna. Apexu.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundam's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Jako teď co? Ne, v úterý má být update. V úterý. Zostahnu před odpoledne. Si pak večer nedivil, tam nějaký update? To něco stahuje? Nebude mapa nová. Sakra.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing? Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Yes. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Carja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Uvázala provázka, udělal jeden úzel a je to hotový. The looming shadow.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse already destroyed. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the spire.
Padem. Dva skill pointy. Asi víc než bych. Možná nějaká bedna? Co ty zbraně? Tam nějakou mám, to byla navíc, nebo to mi přidělala pouze do toho samého? To opravdu vylepšilo moje. Už to není to, že je to fialový. Děláš srandu? Ještě nemám Epsilon override. Protože nemám Epsilon override? Kde je Epsilon? Co nenašel vůbec někde Epsilon ten? On možná bude tady schovaný, ne? Jestli Frozen Wilds. To je ten datadisk. Nevím, se na to mám vrhnout teďka, jakoby, nebo to bude jakoby až potom. Možná na to vrhnu, čekám vůbec tady jít. Do hlavního města? No, co mám vůbec udělat? Je do pláce? OK. Hades intends to use the spy to transmit resurrection signal, takhle. A kdo? Hades je takhle. Calling millions of buried war machines from their graves. When the time comes, Elo must stand against the shadow, but she will not fight alone. Aha, okay. Dobře. No Frozen Wilds je... To tady skryje, tam psali někde? Já nevím. Hello, travels not to Banuk lands known as the Cut. Rumors are spreading of strange events in the Cut. Banuk lands found north of the grave hordes. A já bych chtěl spíš Cauldron najít. Cauldron. A to možná bude tady v tom, no. Vejděný se takhle, co tu mám, jo. Mrknem na to, zkusím tak. Tady ten aktivovat. Ale. Víme, co to bude. No někde teda není, ne? Někde jsem neviděl žádnej. Chybí ten poslední. Tady je sice bandit camp. Tady nemám pročištěný, ale vrhl bych se tady na to, pokud je to vedlejšák. Tady žádný vedlejšáky nevidím, aktivovaný ani nikde ten Cauldron. No jdem, uvidíme. Uvidíme, co to udělá. No Frozen Wilds měl být ten datadisk, protože mám vlastně tu verzi přímo s tím datadiskem. Myslím, že se to tak jmenuje. To si můžu pět na krabici.
Must be the pass O'Toole was talking about, with Banuk's territory just above.
Nevím. Jdem se na to vrhnout. Na tenhle ten... Teleportnout zase nemůžu jít. No, nevadí, tak někde vyhopsat tam. Tady. Co udělám teď, Bůh ví. Co tam bude dál. Bych nerad vždycky dokončím hlavní úkol, nechci se na ty vedlejšáky. Ani nevím. Jestli jsem měl pravdu v tom, jestli to je součástí rotorisku nebo není. Tady je taky ohniště? Proč mi to neteleportovat k tomu ohništi? Jo, tady je ohniště, ale to není teleportící, teda. Aha, OK.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the Cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual,
as you wish.
Touchy.
Co děláš? Dobrý.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Odrazilo mě odsud, ale... Je to vedlejší úkol, se může nic stát. Tak je poškozený.
This one's a new predator. I see the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher. Zagra, co to vůbec je Demonic Scorcher? To neznám. Demonic Machine, aha. Demonic Machines are more powerful and have stronger elemental resistance than their normal counterparts. They are a force to be reckoned with. Aha. Že je silnější ty, jo. Co? 1, 2, 3 šipky. Piu! Oh shit. Oh shit, tomu moc nic nebere. Podle. Teď já. Always? Vyvolá. Já mu to vůbec ustřelil. Ty vole. Au, to jsem měl uskočit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, OK. Tak to. Tak nic. Oh shit. Vůbec hodně šípy nemám, ty vole. Oh, no. Ne, trefa. Nemohl oknout. Nechte ohýnky. To bylo umíště lítat. Ne. Hodně. Takže mu to nebouchlo. On nemá rád freeze, tak já tady na freezu trošku. Podle. To není freeze. Tady je freeze. Au. Kritik? Nemůžu. To byla boom. Ale jsem nechtěl tohle, tohle jsem chtěl. Ještě já nevím, počkej, abych se mu měl podívat. Jo, tak je to součást toho tresku teda. Jo, to ohněm, mě to odpálit ohněm. Jo, tak. Freeze. No to odpálit by mělo jít teda odpálit ten kanister. Oh. Bolí. Asi ne, no. Ty budou nebo ti ohni, já chci trefit ten kanistr posranej. Tyž, to bylo se vedle. Au. Jo, trefil jsem se. Au. Au. Prase. Trefa. Udělej boom, padla. Jej. Boom. Kritik, proč nemůžu dát kritik, konečně. Jo. Mám tam nějak moc těch. Modifikací, až moc jich mám. To asi bude teda ve finále datadisk tohleto. Že to bude mčený tady dole. Já nevím, jestli bych měl udělat prokončení hlavní linie, anebo teďka, anebo to je jedno. Mě zajímalo. Uvidíme, načnu tady, a uvidím, co tam bude kecat. No to asi jedno, jestli to dělám teď, nebo až na konci. Ale je jasný, že jak byl ten silnej, že to je dělaný, že abych se na ten úkol mohl vrhnout, je vlastně asi jako jedno, kdy ho udělám, jestli před koncem nebo to, ale musím to být dostatečně silnej, abych byl schopný zabít, protože to byl odolný šíleně. Tady ten. Takže máš šílený. Kom jdeš?
Never know when I might need these.
Ale to brnění je dobrý teda tady to no. Bez něj bych tady toho dával hodně. Bych tady spotřeboval hodně healování.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess. You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora? I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Já vzpomínám, proč má ty takový dráty v sobě barevný, modrý. Ten klam to dělá prý normálně. Kou udělal jsem to neviděl. A?
Smoke rising from the mountain.
Sopka.
And the village too. What's it for?
In times like these, we must not forget the importance of ceremony.
Optický vlákna? Asi mají optický internet. Optiku. Bedinky, jak je můžeme ukrát, když jsem tady. Když nabízej. Můžu se teleportovat aspoň už? Jo, můžu.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Who knows better how to lead than a orator?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Už to nevypadá jako sopka teda.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon had frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
And Araya is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Araya found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Nevím, co to je, ale to spam.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if our talk could tell me more about Aurea or Thunderstrom. Might be worth a shot.
They say bandits have made camp in the cut. We do well to stay vigilant.
Je to pořád to vedlejší tady to teda. Nevím. Ale to bude ten datadisk nejspíš tohleto. Frozen Wilds. Nevím, jestli jsme udělal tady to a pak dodělal hlavní, nebo dodělal hlavní a pak se mnou na to. Páč zatím nemá žádný problém, takže nechal být promluvit si s kým Atarakem, to je Atarak? Atarak.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Nějaký bedny. Bohužel to nejde nic dát, no. Na to kopí. A nějaký vedlejšák, který se reaktivuje. Je to lek? No tady zatím není problém s tím, že dělám ten mimo hlavní. Tak je to vedlejší, který měl mít. Moment, hele, obchodník. A nějaký modrej. Třeba mají co za... Ohohoho. Má něco zajímavého. Je to něco lepší? O, to potřebuji 16 blue beam. Nemám, nevedu. Haló, jak to vezmu? Banuk Power Shop. Tenhle co mám 70 reveres. To je víc, než mám v základu, jo? Asi jo. Sakryš. To jsou hnusný hadry. Ale ty určitě nevezmu, protože to mám vlastně asi takový nějaký nejlepší, ne? Zablesky si ksichta. 30 plus 30 to jo. Ach jo. Ale pěkný. Ale to moje brnění je lepší o hodně. Co mám na sobě. Ale ty zbraně to nejzajímavě. Nedá se tady prodat? Kdybych jako... mohl koupit? Pigments, color stained map markers hinting locations where pigments might be found. To jsou pigmenty? Googlím, ne, to není pigment. Nemám ani na jedno, takže... je zdarma. Tu Badger Bone, Gold Bone, Goat Skin, aha. OK. Co by se za luky, to je vlastně normální, to je tady ten luk. A pak je tam ten, jo tohle normálně co používám. To je ten, jo. Jo, má to větší damage. Teda damage. Poškození. Nic no. Když to prodám, tak asi z toho nic moc, ale nic moc asi nebudu mít, veď. Prodám všechno za šárdy. Ne, ale bylo pak moc jednoduchý. Čemu jsou peníze? Když to stejně toto nekoupím nic. Nic novýho, co tady mají. Akorát tady ten, který je k ničemu. No, co to vůbec dělá? Uninsulated and treated with medical oils. This survivalist gear provides slow heal health recovery over time. Takhle. Nope. Tak jsou tady nový zbrně tady v finále. Aspoň něco. A je to 100% datadisk tohle.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lajk, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent? No more music.
No, asi půjdeme nejdřív teďka tady, pak se další obchodník. Jo, počkej, takhle, to je obchodník za nějaký ty modrý mrchy. A tady je pak ještě normální, jo, tady ještě normální obchodník. O, moment, počkej, tohle je obchodník normál, a tohle je asi nějaký s hvězdičkou. Ne, moment. To bych se podíval do druhého obchodníka, moment, třeba taky bude něco mít zajímavého. Nový zbraně. Pochybuji. Nejdřív vykradou obchodníka, obchodnici, a pak si knihu nakoupit. Ne. To má úplný hovno. Ale mohl bych to koupit tyhle, ne? Jestli nějaký chybí. Aha, nechybí. Co jsem tam nechal? Že se to nevyjde? Aha.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. To do that,
Outlander,
I need to
wait,
talk to her
wait a
apprentice, who followed the river north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
No nic, půjdeme se vrhnout, jo takhle. Označíme si tohle. Teď se odkryt mapu.
Any news from the hunt? The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Můžu někde slyšet. Možná dokonce už je vidět.
But I bet we'll see a stray. All right, I'll keep watching.
Je kousek ode mě.
Useful. A tonic? take to knock one of those over. They're built to last.
Aha, to bylo to jeho hlava. On je nějaký vyndanej. To je démonický. Já.
The scavengers have just gotten started.
No těm bych se měl se vyhnout, protože to bylo to nebylo dobře. Bude to také normální. Je tam ještě jeden nahoře. Yeah. To sněhu. No dobrý. No tak silnej. Dobrý. Jako tam ten první. Už pojde. Je, mě viděl? No, není dobrý. Neviděl, dobrý. Tam moc daleko, abych měl střelit tady tím. Jung. Dobrý, tak jsem viděl všechno.
Ripped out 3 major parts.
Jo, tohle je.
If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get it inside its head.
A pak získám ty modrý ty? Na ten nákup těch zbraní. Jsem to nikdo neviděl.
Can stop tensing up.
Sova. Nazdar sova. Jak něco bude? Nebo nebude? Je to ještě nám dodělaný.
The Banuk were protecting it. This Tolmec was probably holy to them.
System normally critical components removed, replaced to restore system integrity. What? Find tollneck part. Jo, takhle. Aha. Oho, to jsem to všiml. Yeah. Dobře, tak to vezmeme tady odsaď. Zase nevšiml, že to rozvětlo na více úkolů. Hele. Vlastně má žádný damage. Teďka. A koza, počkej, pojď sem. Něco potřebuji.
All right.
Nahoru, okay. Já nevidím, kam to letí, ty vole, já už to vidím. Ježmere. No tak. Nevím, co schoval. Dobytek. Já nevidím nic. Příliš pomalá. Už to bylo. Ty vole. Co mi tady střílí? Umři. Budu otravovat, natáhni to. Tak, tohle. Dobrý, to už nerozdejchá. Je to poslední okurka. A nade mnou. Hajzla, kde seš? Tam. Piu! No. Co jsem tam nechal? Já musím zrušit ty koily nějak, tam mám mraky. Modifikace. Ty zelený dám úplně pryč, ty rozdělám úplně. Jsem to hnedka uvolní mraky. No, dobrý. Okay. Jsem znal, že to měl pták na sobě, ne? Že to měl... Odpadnu. No. Něco fialovýho. Co to? Co to? Je to tady? Trojka. Jo, tohle budeme někde. Trvání, jo, dobrý. Abych rád sebral tam to, co tam je. Jsem to nechal v tom. Já se tam do jednou chcípnu. Hop. Mohl běhnout, ne?
Easy, easy.
Ano, easy, přesně tak. 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 Jo, musím stejně do ty mrtvoly. O, tam blbá mrtvola padla kytar do toho, pitomně. Dobrý. No, do ruce bych tam nevyskočil, no. Mrtvola upadla. Jo, pozor. OK. První část by mohla být, takže teďka tu druhou. To bylo? To bylo nějak velký, ne? Neskočil nějak hodně to healování. Co to? To tady? Co? Jo, to je ten. Ne, ser na to. A už šel vybrat. Nic. A nic nemá. Moment, jo, tam má. Zmrzl. Co seš? Veverka? Moment. Tady. Vole, klamít. Je to zobrazování, ty občas takový nezdá, co tam chceš. OK. Tam byl a... Sunu. Hello. Tak sprajcuj! Pozor. Tady? Proplača. Hello. Co tam je? Můžeš pustit už. Tady je. Je ten samý, který jsem teďka pleskal. Tam dole, co ty seš? No emo. No. 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 Au, bacha. Lízně mu dobytkovi, tak nic no. Moment, to mě oko. No to je jeden, jo, aha. Jo, je zmražený, OK. Nevidím, nedělej. Ha. Moment. Jestli vidí okno. Dobrý, budeme pokračovat. Au, trepa. Vole, má skok, ty kráso, OK. Kde seš? Vole, zase trefil, jo. To je zmražený teďka, ne? Tak ne, no. No, co jsi mi dal? Resursy, tady toho moc. Co to je? Scraper. Jo, tady je víc. Aha. Mrcho. OK, dva byly. A co pak je vevnitř? Co by tam mohlo být? Jo, tady taky teďka dává hodně na heal. Na healování. Oj, co? Kdo? Kde? A nedá se říct, a nedá se říct. Budem nějaký, tak je získám, OK. Blue Gem is available trade to specialized merchant. Já to taky zjistil už. Tak tady získám teda, aha. Okay. Musím nacházet. Někam dál to nevede. Aspoň myslím. Jo. Někam to nevede. Piu. Kam to letělo? No tak nic. Já to velké napadu, jak to na toho tak dlouho, tak to je trošku větší damage, ale ten se moc nejplatí. Mám 2 skilly, OK. Kde ten posled... Jo, sebral? A kde byl? Počkej, to bylo teda v tom robotku? Aha. OK. Dobře. Počkej, to můžu dát pryč, ten marker.
Frost between my teeth.
Co tam dát? Repel tolnek, takže nahoru. Můžu to ukazovat tam, že mám jít tam jít? Počkej, to mám kromě toho ukazovat, že mám jít? Jo takhle, ono se dá i tudy. Aha. Jo takhle. Aha. No to je více směrama. No to není pouze na jednom místě. Další je tady. Ten je... tady. Takhle, ono ho probudí.
Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I need to find higher ground.
Co odsaď mohlo by dojít? Jo tamhle, promeškal. By to ještě... dobrý. Ale to ještě mohlo jít, ne?
Scrabbling a bit.
Stihnu to? To je nějaký robot. Yeah. Utíkej, ser to, dělej, ne, jsi. Tak, to to nestihnul. Já moment, co tam je? Tak můžu zase vrátit, se zase nestihnu vrátit, protože jsem to... Teď vám se dá zkusit z těch vlaječek všude, jo, do prdele. Aha. Tak to už začne počkat tam na tý zelený, ne? Tam se dalo skočit, tady myslím, že asi... Ne? Do kopečka tam chodí. Tam třeba by se dalo skočit, ale tam to nestihnu. Tam odsaď se vlastně dá, jo, tamhle. Bych to stihnout měl. Ne, měl jsi jí spotnout.
This should be a good
To
spot
kot
for
má,
jumping
tyjo.
onto the tonic.
Jej.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
Hej Tom. A bodkej tam. Jo. A... Co to je? Nevím. Tak nějaký kaldron. Jaderný. Chybí ještě jeden pořád. Víš, to se možná odkryje až teprve. Haha. Jo. Až teprve udělám ty. No ne, udělám, ale nakoupím ty mapy, co mi chybí. A já zapněl, co jsem potřeboval k tomu nakoupení. Jo. Kozí kůži a jenom zabilo. Kus nějaký ze skunka nebo ani nevím, co to bylo. Chance for extras of looting down machine. Strike. OK, to by bylo. Kolik je? 11 hodin. 11 hodin pryč. Co aktivuje za quest? Já nevím, jestli mám dělat ten hlavní. Nebo se udělal tady to? Tohle tady je ta mapka celá. To není odkrytý tady? Proč? To je nějaký hrad. Jo, moment, to se možná odkryje, až teprve dodělám ten hlavní úkol, ne? Možná. Jak to funguje. Víš, jak to bylo radarový, by to jako teoreticky nemělo. Tady zobrazí to za nějakou vysokou skalou, ale... To je podezřelý tady to. To není odkrytý, vypadá to nějaký obyt, nějaký hrad velký, nějaký hradby. Nějaký čtverce tady. To je nějaká základna. Možná kaldron? Možná. Ale... nevím, co to je za symboly. Tady je víc. Ale přehradám. To je jaký další ten symbol. Nevím. Uvidíme. Dáme se proto Amerika na chvilku. Nevím, kde se to vložilo, takže radši půjdu k ohništi. Tam to savenu. Armachivor tam říká. Pokud dorazí někdo na Apex. Save. Počkej, nebyla asi ani ne, munice. Tak jo. A pokračovali se příště.